Hi there, Pisces. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are in the world. My fellow mermaids and mermen, hope it's going well for you. Sorry for the delay in getting this reading up onto YouTube. This is the June 2021 love reading for Pisces. It is for the collective sun sign of Pisces, so you might want to check out your moon or rising sign to get a bigger picture. Of course, roles can be reversed in these readings. Time is fluid, energy is fluid, and bear in mind that in this 3D reality in which we're navigating, free will is always a factor as well. It is collective energy. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Today's reading is for entertainment purposes. If you'd like to book a personal reading unique to your journey, then check out the description box below. But what I'm going to do today, Pisces, is I'm going to take a card from the Power of Love activation deck to set the tone of the reading, and then using the tarot and the oracle, look into your energy, your person's energy, so the person you're connecting to, the one you're here to find out about, and also look at any challenges or spiritual advice, as well as the connecting energy. So let's jump right in. I've got a bit of a different setup today, so bear with me, and thank you for your patience as well in terms of the delay it's taken me to get this onto YouTube. Right, let's see. Spirit, what do we have for Pisces, please, from the Power of Love activation deck, from the pure white light of unconditional love and divine source energy for my fellow Pisces. Okay, excellent card to start. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Perfect. And I think certainly in terms of the eclipses that have happened, the most recent being from the new moon in Gemini that we had last week, that has shone a light on certain areas of our lives, Pisces. Can I speak for myself as well, being a Pisces sun? And it's enabled the elevation in terms of, well, what my channel name is all about, really, lifting consciousness and elevating our consciousness on our journeys. This illumination has really brought to light things, and it's enabled spiritual growth and evolution. But the important thing here is you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. There is that awareness of where and how you want to elevate in your life. Very, very powerful. So we'll obviously see what other cards come out today, but that sets the tone of the reading. Okay, using the Lightseers Tarot deck. Okay, for Pisces, please, what do we have? And we'll look at your energy first, Pisces. So can we have some cards, please, Spirit, for Pisces? Oh, that's lovely. We've got the Knight of Cups. Oh, and we've got the Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Knight of Cups, Four of Cups, and Ten of Swords in reverse. There is a sense of actually walking away from painful endings and cycles that have just not been serving you. It could be that there's a need for that to happen, but it feels almost that it has happened because this is what's bringing in this elevation for you. And of course, sitting in very romantic Piscean energy, but water energy generally, you know, with cups, actually having that emotion, wearing your heart on your sleeve. There is a sense of being confident and at peace within in terms of what you feel you want from a love relationship, what you want from a love connection, because it's all about that romance and that purity. The Four of Cups is a reminder of sort of missed opportunities. So there may have been missed opportunities in the past. The character on the card here is almost not even noticing that the divine is giving this beautiful gift here in this cup. So much colour and vibrancy. But because these cups here are empty, it's almost like focusing on that, focusing on lack rather than what's coming in. So we'll see obviously what other cards come out in the connecting energy between you and your person, but certainly it feels like there's caution about missing an opportunity, or it could be a feeling of not wanting to miss opportunities because you're choosing to move away from painful cycles that have not served you in the past, and you have that inner romance that will really allow you to kind of seek the partner that you strive for. And it could be that the person you're connecting to, again, take it how it resonates, because it can relate to singles and also those in a relationship. There is a lot of romance on your side, Pisces. Okay, let's have a look at your person then. This is the person you're connecting to, the person you're here to find out about. And as I said, it can resonate for Pisces singles and also Pisces in a relationship. Right, we've got more than one that came out there. Wow, we've got another 10 here. 10 of Wands. Okay, and Six of Wands, that's positive, that's victory, that's actually being seen. The light is being shone on this person. There could have been some enlightenment. What else do we have, please, for Pisces person? Okay, Queen of Cups in reverse. There's just a need to lead with the heart. But let's have a look and see. Let's just feel into these cards at the moment. So we've got Cups energy, Swords and Wands. So we've got no Pentacles at the moment. Okay. There's a sense with your person that they're actually moving away. They're dropping baggage of the past. They're dropping sort of the burdens and feeling overburdened. They're actually allowing themselves to go on a quest in terms of the new, which is actually what I feel you're doing in your energy as well, by walking away from painful cycles. There's almost a mirroring here, but of course Swords is very much that energy of the mind, the air energy. So it's almost like that releasing of thoughts, stagnant energy that's keeping you trapped in your thoughts relating to past cycles, and actually walking away for the highest good. And your person in terms of Wands, it's taking that action to walk away from things that have been overburdening, but setting off on a new trail. And what I see with this card is very much coming down the hill. It's not a climb up the hill with all this baggage. It's coming down from the hill, and she has her companion here to help share the load. So it's almost like, okay, I'm going off on a new journey. There's purity here as well with the white. Recognize what I need to do. On we go. On we go towards victory. Victory after the battle. Six of Wands. And there is recognition here. There is light being shone on this person. The Ace of Wands is actually here. That's what I like to see. We've also got a cycle. So it almost feels like perhaps they've closed something out. They've moved away from something that's not serving them, which has allowed this enlightenment. And it's allowed the clarity, but also the spark, the ignition of passion, because it's Wands energy anyway. But certainly with the lights, it's almost like, okay, a light has been shone on me, that enlightenment has come in. I've moved away from things, or am moving away from things that have burdened me in the past, to claim victory in this connection. But just the need to actually lead with the heart, like the Queen of Cups does. And of course, you could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's certainly a need to be grounded in that energy as well, because of the red and because it's in reverse. So there is a need for your person to actually lead with their heart, moving away from the overburdening, which is what I feel they're doing, or will be doing, to bring about victory. But there is that need to check in with their emotions as well, and to lead with their emotions, not be driven by thoughts, but to lead with their heart. Very interesting, because we've got Queen of Cups here and Knight of Cups. So there is kind of progression here as well, I feel, between the two of you. As I say, roles can be reversed as well, of course, take it how it resonates. Let's have a look at the connecting energy. So what's the connecting energy, please, between Pisces and their person? Okay, they wanted to fly out, so we've got two queens. Okay, we've got two queens here. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, and they're both looking in different directions here. This is in the connecting energy. Okay, so there is wand energy, there is fire energy, there's passion here. There's also swords energy. So quite a meeting of minds as well, it feels. That's what I feel intuitively. Now the Queen of Swords cuts through the BS, cuts through the crap. They're both leaders in their own right. They both inspire by their actions. Queen of Wands takes action towards passion, uses creativity, uses that fire within the sacral chakra to really get things moving, and inspires others. Queen of Swords, yeah, very sort of can be quite cold, but in terms of getting to the heart of the matter by cutting through any nonsense and using clear communication to do it. So there's expression through both of them. So it almost feels like a meeting of minds as well as passion. And with two queens, that's very leadership orientated. That's very strong energy. Now it is in the connecting energy, so I don't feel it's relating to dealing with two people, because it's the actual connecting energy between the two of you. But of course it could imply that you're dealing with a fire sign or an air sign, but also we have the Queen of Cups, so we've actually got 3 queens within the spread so far. Let's have a look what else we've got in the connecting energy. What else do we have in the connecting energy, please, between Pisces and their person? But it almost feels like back-to-back approach, that support, a meeting of minds and a meeting of passion, because it's in the connecting energy. Okay, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Right, now this could mean that there's some third-party energy going on, and it's not necessarily another person. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. So don't take it as it's another person involved. If you're aware that's the case, that's obviously different because it resonates in that way. But it can also be third-party energy being anything that would take you or your person away from the connection, in terms of, you know, energy being devoted elsewhere to projects, other commitments, etc. So there might be a sense of that because it's in the connecting energy, but also it makes me think of the need to sort of work together because it's in reverse, because it's teamwork, collaboration, it's also learning opportunities. So there might be a sense of just needing to learn more about the connection between the two of you and to work together, whether that's in the physical reality of the 3D, or if it's just purely connection based energetically at the moment. There is a need to work together and to actually unite in that way, because there is a meeting of minds, there is the like-minded, passionate creativity sparks between you. Let's have a look at the challenges and any spiritual advice, please, for Pisces and their person. For Pisces in this love reading today, let's see what else we have. Okay, Hermit in reverse. Right, let's see what else we have. That could, of course, be indicating the need to go within and introspect, meditate, etc. It could also be a sign of avoiding isolation, so not shutting yourself off, you or your person, or both of you. 2 of Pentacles, so that would imply a choice, and it's also about prioritizing. There's sacral vibes here to me, and also root chakra vibes here, groundedness, but again creativity, but it's pentacle energy, so stability. It's making a choice towards stability in terms of what would be the most stable thing, and going within with the Hermit energy would enable you to reach that resolution, because yeah, there's another choice here. 2 of Swords. Okay, so this person here is actually bound by thoughts but can easily take the blindfold off. So it's almost like a bit of a fear around making a decision. There's almost a fear of taking the blindfold off and seeing what the 2 options are. Okay. Do we have anything else for spiritual advice? Because I feel those are challenges, there's the choices. Do we have anything for spiritual advice for Pisces in this love reading, please, Spirit, for their highest good from the pure white light? Yeah, okay. 8 of Wands. Okay, so that can imply communication. It can also imply movement, fast movement, and could be messages. It can also relate to travel. Now, it could be, because it's sort of challenges and spiritual advice, it could be that your person is at a distance to you, or it could be that there is a need to communicate and express, or a need to travel. So take it how it resonates, but it feels like choices need to be made first, and definitely introspection, because on the bottom we have Page of Pentacles in reverse, and what I see when the page is in the upright is the Jupiter symbol of expansion, but also to bring about this stable new beginning. There's a need for expansion here. There is a need for expansion, and to do that would come from making a choice. And we've got 2 twos that have come up, so there's definitely a need to make a choice and to prioritize and to not juggle priorities, to go within and to then express what it is, to allow for that expansion. Because yeah, we've got the Tower on the bottom, So that's an opportunity for rebirth by destruction of old patterns, of old thought beliefs, and perhaps removing any obstacles by kind of, you know, releasing that which is no longer serving you, to move forward and to enter that transformation, really. And again, going back to this elevation card, you know, you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. So sometimes needing the tower moments to come to actually allow that releasing of the old to bring in the new. And of course, underneath that, we have the King of Cups. So we've actually got the Queen and the King of Cups. And the King of Cups has come out in quite a few readings recently. So there is love here. There's definitely love here, okay? That's really positive, really positive. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the Labyrinth Tarot, just get a clarifier on the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, because clearly there's a choice here. Spirit, can we clarify the Two of Swords? Oh. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so that's about being a bit sort of guarded, almost holding on to your stability, which can be protective. And certainly if you know, going through past experiences has enabled some fears to set in, there's a need to kind of secure ourselves often. But there might be a choice in terms of moving towards stability to enable that guardedness to dissipate. So can we clarify Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit, from the pure white light? We've got the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, choice needs to be made in order to then move towards calmer shores, because this is in the reverse. So there's a need to let the thoughts, Swords energy, guide you, or your person, or both of you, into the direction of calmer shores. That's why a choice needs to be made. It's moving out of the guardedness towards calmer shores. Yeah, absolutely. And we've got the Jack of Spades on the bottom in reverse, which is actually equivalent to the Page of Swords, which would be that sort of offering of clarity. So perhaps more clarity is going to come, and that's going to enable further elevation. But what I'll do, let's just have a look what we've got from the supporting oracles. Sacred Destiny, first of all, please. So Pisces, oh, they wanted to really fly out there. The energy there was quite something. Thank you, Spirit. And not surprisingly, we've got release. Yeah, so it is about releasing things from the past, fears, doubts, self-limiting thought beliefs that have kind of set in from past experiences, recognizing that that has actually served to shape you, to make you stronger, make you more resilient, to actually discern what it is you want from a connection in terms of the romance, to elevate as a result as well, and to enter the transformative process of the rebirth in terms of a new cycle in love. But the solitude shows up to remind us of the Hermit in reverse. There is a need to actually go within, to embrace the solitude within by meditation or however that works for you, just being still, being at one, checking in with center, checking in with soul, trusting your intuition. It's a very Piscean way of being, very intuitive. So checking in with your intuition. And what I also see here, although it's not depicted in this deck, because it's just the swords, but Six of Swords would be that kind of boat sailing to calmer shores, and that's what I feel is coming up here in the imagery. Okay, let's have a look at the Moonology deck to close out. For Pisces, please, we've got one. Yeah, a time for healing. Okay, so that could be you, your person, or both of you. There is a time for healing because of both of you actually moving away, you know, moving away from these painful endings, dropping the burdens of the past, healing, because the connecting energy is really powerful. It's a meeting of minds, both leaders in their own right, but a meeting of minds and a meeting of passion, but the need to work together. But that only comes from healing, because we can only do that really when we've healed ourselves, because then we are operating at such an energetic vibration that we are then aligning with our divine counterpart. You know, and we can't do the healing for our person. Yeah, recognizing there, you see, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo, grounded energy, but heart chakra vibes from this because of the green. So remembering that you are good enough, Pisces, okay? Let the past go, let it dissipate. Send love, healing and forgiveness into those experiences, and gratitude for actually enabling you to become stronger as a result. Your person may need to do that as well, but of course that's their journey. Do we have anything else, please, for Pisces in this beautiful reading today? We do. Wow. A new romantic cycle begins, and this has the balance on it. This has the balance on it. So that whole teamwork aspect of needing to work together, whether it's energetically or in the 3D, take it how it resonates, but actually needing to put that work and effort in to work together on something, because a new romantic cycle begins. Now this could be a new cycle in love within your existing connection, or it could be a new romance if you're single, take it how it resonates, but there's balance here. So there would be no need to hold on to Four of Pentacles energy in terms of that feeling guarded, because there would be equal give and take. There would be reciprocity here, because you are good enough to have that reciprocity in your love connection. Okay, and like I keep saying, a meeting of minds in terms of wisdom, intelligence, communication and passion, creativity. But there is just that need to actually work together. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we've got surrender to the divine. Full moon energy, so again a further reminder about releasing, and the full moon coming up at the end of this month is in Capricorn, so that might be a perfect time to actually set those intentions to release anything that's no longer serving you, to release any stagnant energy, any stagnant emotion that you might have been holding on to unknowingly, to allow it to dissipate in order to move forward into the new, and to embrace the new positive cycles in love and opportunities in love that the divine is able to give you, and that which you are worthy of. But you have to believe it and you have to feel it. Absolutely. There's trust and faith, of course. So I hope that finds you well, Pisces. I really, really appreciate your support, and thank you so much for your patience. If you could like, share and subscribe, I would really appreciate your support even more, because certainly with comments and you know, the likes and shares, it helps grow the channel, but also it allows the video to actually go out into the collective from a wider point of view, to reach more people. It could be that somebody needs to receive the message, so it just helps reach as many people as possible. And of course, just a reminder that this is collective energy. It's not going to resonate for everybody, so it may not be your story, but it could be someone else's. And for details of how to book a personal reading, then check out the description box below. But of course, in the meantime, I send you love, light and blessings. Take care. God bless.